I'm Dr. Kenneth Carpenter. I'm an astrophysicist. My research area is looking at stars that are both cooler and more evolved than the sun.
My name is Mark Postman. I am a distinguished astronomer at the Space Telescope Science Institute, where I'm currently the chair of the science staff at STSCI.
When I first began, I worked as a postdoctoral research assistant on one of the original Hubble instruments team. So one of the instruments that was built before launch and was on Hubble when it first launched. I joined that in the mid-1980s. So it's been 36 years since I did that.
So I joined Space Telescope Science Institute in the summer of 1989. So that's a little over 30 years ago. It was when I came onto the staff at STSCI was about 8 months prior to the launch of Hubble Space Telescope.
And on WFIRST, if you count all of the preceding mission concepts to WFIRST, it's been about 12 years.
I have been working on WFIRST in various forms since about the year 2012. One of my roles as head of the Community Missions Office was to help the Institute get a key role in the operations of WFIRST.
The aspect of Hubble operations that it made it very unique and has led to the tremendous success of the mission is that it was designed for servicing, designed to be serviced by astronauts using the space shuttle about every 3 to 5 years. That meant we could both maintain the mission as things broke, but we could also upgrade the science instruments each time. And that is the secret to how we kept the Hubble mission on the leading edge of science as America's, as the world's premier observatory in space.
The main difference between Hubble and WFIRST is that Hubble has a very narrow field of view. It provides great clarity wherever it looks, but the size of the patch of sky Hubble can see at any one time is pretty small. In fact, in the 30 years that Hubble has been in operation, even though it's made almost 1 million observations and it's looked at many different parts of the sky, it's actually only imaged about 0.1% of the entire sky. WFIRST, by contrast, has about 100 times the field of view of Hubble and has the same clarity that Hubble has when it looks at a part of the universe. So it's really going to change our capability in terms of our ability to map out in very crystal clear quality what we see when we look at the sky. And WFIRST, instead of about 45 square degrees that Hubble has looked at over 30 years, in about 5 years, WFIRST is going to look at well over 2,000 square degrees of sky. And so it's going to be a real revolution in our ability to study the distant universe, dark matter, and dark energy.
I think Hubble has really taught us the importance of really good public outreach. More than once, the public has come to the rescue of Hubble, either in getting a servicing mission signed or in extending its operations. And that's because people feel invested in Hubble, they feel involved in it, because over the years, we've reached out to them, we've made them feel involved, we've given them access to the beautiful pictures, because it's not just doing wonderful science, which is great and should be a justification all by itself, but it means something to me as a member of the public. I see this stuff and it's like, wow, that is gorgeous. Let me get that image and put it up on my desktop, or blow it up and put it up on my wall. And I think that kind of connection to people is very, very important. So I'd like to make sure that we do that for WFIRST as well as we've done it for Hubble over the years.